What's up, y'all? It's your boy Christian K, and this is my YouTube channel. I am ready to be fully authentic. Like, I think that's what I'm most excited about because I feel like I watch YouTubers all the time and I see them go on their day to days. And of course, it starts off a little bit rocky sometimes in the beginning, but then you really feel like you're growing with them. You really feel like they're taking you on a journey with them. And I think I have so much to offer to the world in so many different ways. And I've really been trying to figure that out because some of you may not know who I am. This is your first introduction to me, and some of you may already know who I am. That's great, and I'm ready to get to know you all deeper and let you all into my life deeper. I'm originally a music artist. That's like my one true love and passion. I'm a singer, songwriter, vocal producer, and I'm just ready to give gifts through vocal performance and through records that I write and record, and that's a big part of who I am. And then I'm a model and influencer, and I do things of that sort. God bless me, he blessed me with great features, and so through that I have been able to take up modeling as another art form. But this is a different layer because YouTube is very like, you got to be authentic, literally a reality show. Like, you have to be 100% transparent. There is still some things that I'm going to keep to myself. However, my goal for this is to really inspire somebody else the way that I have been inspired in the past few years, especially recently. This video, I really want to kind of dive into the catalyst for me starting a YouTube or just wanting to go deeper into being an influencer and take it more serious. Because I used to also be a flight attendant, and like that was one of the things that kept me going and me flowing for my creative process so that I could be able to do the things that I needed to do and wanted to do. No longer a flight attendant, and you may be asking, why are you not a flight attendant anymore? It's not because of the crashes, not because of those things, but mainly because there are different tiers to being a flight attendant. Not necessarily tiers, but different sectors. You have the private sector, which is, like jets and private jets and maybe even military. Then you also have regional, which they fly typically smaller aircrafts and they're only domestic. You have mainline, which is the bigger aircrafts, and pretty much like they're like the Pan Am, like those type flights that you used to see on TV or something like that, where it's like the huge aircrafts. And it's not always like that, but they fly international and they carry a larger load of flights. I was pursuing to be a mainline flight attendant after being at regional for some time. Unfortunately, I did not make it through that process. I got all the way through interview, second interview, and then just preparing for training. There's extensive training process. It's not an easy job to secure. Like, you have to really dive into it, study and focus, and make sure that you are prepared to go out on the line. And so it's 6-week training, and I got to week 3, and I didn't take care of my responsibilities, and so I was late to one of my classes. And although that was my first offense, FAA is a real thing. Y'all take it serious, especially with all the news of the crashes and stuff like that and the accidents. Take it serious, and they did as well. Unfortunately, I was dismissed from training because the course that I missed was an FAA mandated course. That was a huge mistake. I went through my downness about it, but now I'm on the other side just a little bit. I'm here on YouTube bearing it all because I feel that my story will inspire somebody else. And I want to uplift people who may have been in the position that I was in. I know how that feels, and I'm with you, and you can DM me, you can message me, and we can talk about it, and I definitely understand how that feels. The fortunate thing about this is I am able to reapply in 6 months. I have full intent to do that, but I really want to talk to God about this, and I have been. But I really want to fully and clearly hear his will from me on this journey. The last thing I want to do is be getting myself wrapped up in that again, and it's not really for me, right? But I do hear one thing specifically, God telling me in this moment, which is also the reason why I'm here, is because I feel that God is telling me to lean into my creative side, lean into my creative endeavors. Those of you who are creatives and no creatives, it's not an easy journey as well, similar to being a flight attendant. Some days are good, some days are not. You know, some days you may get a good gig, you may not get much, but then you still got to take it, and then you feel like your energy is drained from that one thing, and you just really want the big stuff. But it's a process. It truly is a process, and you just have to be down for the ride, you know? I really feel that he is telling me to lean into that more, and I've always been scared and nervous about doing that. It's just the feeling that I'm like, I know I have these great gifts. I know that you have given me everything I need to be able to succeed. I just have to take that first step, and I've been scared to take that first step. But this is me taking that first step. I really want to get on here and I want to talk about my music. I want to talk about how I'm feeling. I want to talk about my fitness journey, because that's been a big part of my life. And I really want to talk about my family and my faith and my friends, because I know that it's going to help somebody. I just know it. I know that I was put on this earth with purpose, as we all are. But I'm starting to see my purpose, and I'm starting to feel it. It's almost like I can grab it. Before now, I think I was just kind of floating. I was trying to float on my own, let's be specific. But now I have a life vest, and I have a line to get me to where I need to go so that I can get there. I've always prayed for God's will, and I've always prayed for me to succeed. But now I'm praying a little bit differently. I want things to happen on his time. I want things to happen in his will. I don't want things to happen prematurely, because when it happens prematurely, then that's when you fumble it once you get there. And I've had those moments as well. So now I'm trying to learn to get very specific about my prayer. Long story short, I can answer any questions that it comes to being a creative, being a flight attendant, even the first time influencer. Like, I can tell you those things because I am literally going through them, or I have gone through them. This journey, I'm just so excited. Like, you probably can't see it. I'm a grow, and I'm gonna, blossom over time, y'all. Like, just bear with me. But I am super excited. Like, I have bought products to help me do this, to force myself, because I've always talked about it. I've always said, I want to do this, I want to do that. But here I am, and I just hope that y'all like, subscribe, share, for real, because Christian K is unstoppable, and I'm ready to show that. Really think I'm a cool guy, and I'm ready to show the world that, like, I feel like I give more than just face. I give more than just vocals. Like, I'm a whole personality, and I'm ready to show that, That being said, I wish you the best. I wish you nothing but blessings. I really genuinely do. And I hope that you stick around, because we in for a ride. Yeah. All right, bet. Bye.